Good morning, welcome to a new vlog. Today we are in Zakynthos and I'm just about to go down to get a Tinder ticket, as last time we were a little bit late as there was a very long queue and we weren't till number 31. So we'd like to get off a little bit early today, as in Zakynthos they don't use the local tender. We have to use our own lifeboats, which they are getting ready to lower at the moment. So I'm gonna leave Mark in bed to get ready and go and join the queue, because we'd like to make the most of today. Let's go. Oh, it goes up that side. Jesus! Walking around. Where's it end? Here, yay. Thanks. So I've just come back to the cabin because there's no way waiting in that queue. There must be at least an hour long queue. So we're going to wait for the queue to go down, then get the tender when there's no more ticketed ones. Go and enjoy some breakfast in the main dining room, which we haven't done yet, and take the morning pretty chill. It's very hot outside. I'm sweating already. Just walked up some stairs. I'm going to blame it on that. I've gone for my usual 2 sausage hash browns and beans, and Mark's got eggs Benedict and extra hash browns. So we've just had... What? Do you want to be in it? No, I didn't think so. Anyway, we've had breakfast, come back to the room and sorted our bag and stuff out, and then just went and got a tender ticket. And they've currently called number 16, I think was the latest one. And the number that they've given us, 66, and an estimated time of 2 hours, which from now will be 12 o'clock. So I guess we're going to go to the pool and find something to do while we wait. Let's see how long it really takes. Come with us. We were hoping to get off early and find a private excursion for the Blue Caves, or going on a boat trip to look for turtles, as the celebrity excursion for these was sold out. But because we got off so late, we didn't have time to do these. If there's something like this that you really want to do, then it's definitely worth getting up early to be at the front of the queue for the tender tickets. This is something that we wish we knew in advance, so that we planned our day better, as it took much longer using our lifeboats than the tenders did in Santorini and Mykonos, and also the distance to land is a lot further away. On ports like this where you need to tender, guests that are in suites and guests who have booked onto a celebrity excursion are first on the priority list. The time that it took from getting our tender ticket to getting off of the tender boat took just over 2 hours.
Please proceed to deck 3 midship by the Grand Foyer that can be accessed by using the midship gas elevators and midship staircases. Once again, we are calling guests with tender boat ticket numbers.
Sea pass ready. Thank you. Thank you. I've never done that before. Now we go walking. Ready? this looks slippery. I'm going to walk on the road. There's no doubt I'll fall over, but I'll still probably fall over on the road somehow anyway. So that tender took 15 minutes. It was pretty smooth actually. And now we're just walking down this pier to I don't know where. It's literally just there. Yeah. Well, he doesn't take card at the train, so he's told us to go to the bank. There's an ATM inside that has no money in it, so we're now going to go for a walk in the sun. So the train was there. That's the bank we tried, and there's a bank actually just there. So panic over. We got our euros and a magnet. Back on track. I think we might come back for some food here once we get off the train. So we're just on the train. Leaves every half an hour and it costs €7 each. Just on that road over there, going that way, and I thought we'd get to go back down it this way, but we've been taken down the back roads. Ooh, lovely city tour. Right, so train review. What are you giving it out of 10?
6.
A 6. Generous. I'm giving it a 3. I think they should rename it to the back road tour rather than the city tour, but I don't really know what I was expecting anyway. But it was good to have a little look along the seafront to save us walking up there, I guess. And it was only €7 each, so it's not expensive. We're now going to go and find a restaurant, sit in the shade, have a drink and a bite to eat. So this is where we're eating. There's so much on the menu. Oh.
Τούρτα το βράδυ. Τούρτα. Έχετε το Δέλτα 7 σε καλή.
Just gonna have a slow walk back to the ship now. Had some lunch in one of the restaurants down there, which was yummy. How would you rate that out of 10, did you say? 7. I would rate mine a 10. Couldn't really fault it, to be honest. The floor where it's white, it's so bright where it's reflecting, but it's lovely. It's going to have a slow walk down the pier back to where we got off the tender. There's toilets down there and they'll have a water station. That's what we're going to go do now, go back to the ship. excuse the state of me, it is so hot outside. We went for a little city tour on the Nolly train, which took you along the seafront, then round some streets and then back again, and that took 15 minutes, and it was a half an hour trip. And then the rest of the 15 minutes it took you literally down the back streets. Could have taken you down the seafront the other way, but it did a little bit and then went down all the side streets full of graffiti. So would I recommend it if you've got nothing else to do and you want to sit down in the shade and check out what there is to do in 400 meters each way, maybe a little bit further, then that's the perfect thing to do. Loads of restaurants, it doesn't stop anywhere, it just does a full lap. So bear that in mind, that it's not like a hop on hop off thing. Then we went for some lunch there's like a little town nearby. They had loads of shops and restaurants and bars. The food was really nice there. I had spaghetti bolognese. Mark had souvlaki. I've probably pronounced that wrong as well. And he had pork, and he said it was okay, a little bit tough, but that might be how it's supposed to be. Then we did a little bit of shopping in some of the local shops nearby, and that was it. We come back to the ship, didn't have to wait long for a tender. We're now in the cabin, probably been off for about 3.5 hours, maybe just a little bit under. So the last tender back was 5:30, so we didn't want to miss that. There was starting to be a little bit of a queue building, and we're probably gonna just chill in the aircon because we've been in the sun quite a bit today, so have a nap as it was an early morning as well, and then a bit later on get ready for dinner and tonight's entertainment. Let me have a look at what that is. In the theatres tonight they have a Motown act called Soul Waves, which, as previously said, we probably won't go to because we're not that into Motown. And our dinner is at 8:30, so we'll be going to the main dining room, and then after that there's a comedian on in the theatre as well, which that starts at 10:15, but that's a 18+ late night show, so that could be very good. He had really good reviews at the beginning of the week when he was on, so that'd be quite good to see the adult version. So that will be it for this evening, and you can come with us and see what we get up to. See you later. Good evening, we're just about to go out for dinner, going to the main dining room tonight. After dinner we'll probably go in the casino for a little bit, and then we'll be going to the theatre where I can't remember his name, but there's a comedian. That's about it for today, I think. We will see you at dinner. So breads tonight, we've got Parmesan breadsticks. Oh, stuck my nails. French baguette and whole meat. I'll start that again because I got that really wrong. Parmesan breadsticks, French baguette, whole wheat rolls, hummus with paprika, regular butter and sun-dried tomato dip. Good evening, back in the cabin after a really great evening. We had a lovely dinner in the main dining room and then went to see the comedian in the Celebrity Theatre just now, and it was an adult show and it was so funny. He had the whole theatre roaring with laughter. His name's Daryl Joyce, so if he's on one of your cruises, definitely have to go see him. He is so funny. So that was the good bit of the evening. But unfortunately we've been given our disembarkation information, which I will go through in the next vlog as well, as that will be disembarkation information, but just to show you and talk through it now. So we got this through along with our luggage tags that we put on the cases so that when we get off they're easy to find, or they might even put them straight on the coach as we've got to transfer back to Bologna Airport. So this information tells you about your C-Pass settlement, which is your account for people that haven't set it up with their credit card. So you can go to the hold on, let me read it. Guests settling their C-Pass accounts with cash are highly suggested to do that one night before. Accounts with credit cards on file will be processed automatically for your convenience and you won't need to check out. Self-explanatory. And then about the confiscated items, it tells you where to pick those up from on your way out. It explains the walk-offs and self-assist departure. So you'll keep your luggage in your cabin and take it all off yourself, and you can do that at 6:30 in the morning. It talks about custom allowances with cigarettes, cigars, tobacco, alcohol, etc, etc. Oh, it talks about other goods including perfume, coffee, tea, electronic devices, up to a value of €430 for air and sea travellers. Didn't know that. And it's also got some information on the terminal address and the meeting location. Oh, for guests with independent arrangements. So it tells you what number tag you are, the meeting location, and also the time that you can get off. And then for guests with transfers, so they've given us number 12. It's number 12, but it's showing back to front. So for us, it's got tag 12, location the theatre, deck 4, arrangements, Venice Airport transfers with flights from 12:30 to 1:59 p.m. and that's to get off at 7 a.m. But as I said, we're travelling to Bologna Airport, so they've given us the completely incorrect luggage tags. So we went down to guest services just before dinner and said that we think we need, there's ones that say Bologna Airport transfers with flights from 1:30 p.m. onwards, and that was number 29 to 30, but she's given us 49, which is Bologna Airport accessible transfers, also at 8 a.m. So not sure what we're going to expect there, but at least it's to Bologna Airport and not Venice Airport. So if you're doing the same as what we're doing with the transfers, make sure you check this bit of paper that you get maybe 2 nights before disembarkation. Tells you a little bit about the disembarkation process, luggage collection, wheelchair assistance, retreat guests, concierge class guests, shore excursions, and consecutive cruises. So if people do back-to-back cruises, and tells you what places are open for breakfast. So you've got the Ocean View Cafe, the main dining room restaurant, Blue and Lumine for, oh, and Aqua Spa. Blue and Lumine is for suite and aqua class guests only, so we won't be going in there. And also, oh, where is it? And I forgot to mention last night that as part of the information that was in our Celebrity Today newsletter, it says about extend your stay with us. The Extend Your Stay program gives you the chance to relax, get a bite to eat and take your time on departure day. Extend Your Stay lets you enjoy more vacation time on board before the ship sails for its next cruise. Ideal for guests with later flights, our attentive staff will handle the burden of your luggage as you continue to indulge in your celebrity cruise experience. Transfer to Marco Polo Airport, which is in Venice, at 1 p.m. is included. So if we were flying to Venice, this would have been perfect for us, because our flight isn't until, I think, about 7 in the evening. So when we get to Bologna, we're gonna have to find something to do for most of the day, as we'll probably get there about 10 in the morning. So it's gonna be 9 hours for us to try and find something to do. So what's included? Access to public areas including the pool deck, spa with pre-booked services, remain on board up to 90 minutes before the ship departure. That's really good. Premium internet, access to the Ocean View Cafe, Souda package which includes coffee, juice and water, luggage storage and transfer to the airport in Venice at 1 p.m. and the price for that is $109 per person, which is really good. And it says that you have to make the reservations by 6 p.m. the day before we disembark, and you have to visit the shore excursion desk or guest relations, which I think is very handy if you've got a later flight. It's unfortunate that they don't do it to Bologna, but it's what it is. Anyway, that is it for this evening, and that is it for our day in Zakynthos. Good night, see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for watching this vlog. In the next one, which is the last of the series, I'll be showing you our final full day, which is at sea, and also the disembarkation process with transfers and the flight home. I'd really appreciate if you could give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to check out my Instagram Travel Life with Lucy for more content. See you in the next one. Bye!